Hello, people. J Road here, proprietor of License Plate Jacket Radio. I thought I should probably be wearing the license plate jacket since I'm doing my show. Today I found some pretty funny stuff, and this is just a little segment called Nerd Chat number 3, and I'm actually in the License Plate Jacket Radio for this, or the License Plate Jacket. And here, and it's gone on under a lot of changes. Still working some kinks out, but still pretty awesome. Well, anyways, I found my grandma and I were going through some stuff today at her place, and there's this old thing. For anyone who lives in the Green Bay area or Howard Swamico, you know about Duck Creek. Like, that was the forerunner to us that my ancestors helped found. Well, there's this legend, and it's this weird poem written, like, it seems like someone who can't write online is trying to write it, but it's really ancient, and I kid you not. It's, like, so weird. Like, one is W-A-N, and it's typed like that. And I'm not faking, like, if you can't really read it. Yeah, that's what it is. Now I will try and read this to you as best I can. For some reason I slip into a weird French accent because it sounds like that. But this is the legend of Old Duck Creek. On one dark night on Old Duck Creek, the wind she blow, and the crew of the wood scow, Julie Plant, got scared to and ran below, for the wind she blow like hurricane. Blindly she blow some more, and the scows bust up on Old Duck Creek, one apparent from the shore. The captain walk on the front deck, and walk to his deck too. He called the crew up from the hole. He called the cook also. The cook she name was Rosie. She came from Montreal. The chambermaid on lumber barge on the Grand Larson Canal. The wind she blow from north, east, west, the south wind she blow too. When Rosie cry, Mon cher captain, mon cher, what I shall do? Then the captain throw the big anchor, but still the scow she drift. The crew he can't pass on the shore, because he lost his skiff. The night was dark like one black cat. The wave ran high and fast. When the captain took the rosy girl and tied her to the mast, then he also took the life preserve and jumped off on the lake and say, "Goodbye, my Rosie dear. I go drown for your sake." Next morning very early, 'bout 2:30, 3, 4, the captain scoured the poor Rosie, was corpses on the shore. For the wind she blow like hurricane, blindly she blow some more, and the scow buzz up Old Duck Creek, one apparent from the shore. Moral: now all good wood scow sailor man take warning by that storm, and go and marry some nice French girl, and leave her on one berg farm. The wind can blow like hurricane, and pour she blow some more. You can get drowned on Old Duck Creek, so long you stay on shore. It's a really weird poem, and it's contributions from local talent. And this had to have come out in the 30s. So yeah, that's a little dated. Other news, I found a Samurai Jack cartoon that blew my mind. Like, I always loved the series. I was kind of catching up. And I found this one where he's fighting the Dark Shinobi. And I'm a huge fan of animation. Personally, I love animation, and I hope to do it one day for Pixar or DreamWorks. Preferably DreamWorks. But that doesn't mean I won't work for Pixar. But, like, I think they're both brilliant companies. They have made some mistakes, but they're pretty both amazing. Well, anyways, um, well, I decided to watch some of it, and there's this one scene that's really mind blowing, and it's just a just beautiful animation. If you like it, you should check it out. I mean, it's almost as good as The Thief and the Cobbler, the recobblered edition, because The Thief and the Cobbler, the regular one, is, but the recobblered edition, where it's mostly like the audio is cut and it's just the animation, is beautiful. I think it's one of the most beautiful animations I've ever seen, and it's a really mind-bending good. Just watch it. It's good. But I'm gonna leave the link below to the fight scene of that episode, uh, and hopefully you can just really appreciate how wonderful it is. The propane tank thing happened today, so that's some pretty big news for anyone in the Green Bay area, and I think that's about all. Other news, not much. Um, Looking forward to maybe seeing me some Captain Americas this Saturday. I'm really excited because I know I love that it's going to be the Winter Soldier. And if you don't know who the Winter Soldier is, I won't spoil it for you. But if you read the comics and you know who the Winter Soldier is, you're just so excited. You're just like, yes, I have a fangirl moment about that. Like when I was like, the Winter Soldier? Are you shitting me? Like him, the one with the mechanical arm, the ex-Soviet sleeper spy, the one who ends up eventually falling in love with Black Widow. Spoiler. But I still can't tell you who it is, but I know who it is, and I am like, that excites me. Yeah. If you ever want to see a great like comic book, just follow some arcs. Yep, there are some pretty good arcs. There's a lot of strange things I find about the Joker as well. Like this is just a side note. Like how sometimes he's represented to just like that he's a brilliant character, and that his insanity is like his main weapon, or the fact that his insanity is this unstoppable force of nature. Like, he's so rounded, and everyone talks to death about the Joker. Personally, I think he's a hilarious character. In any incarnation, he's always really brilliant, but really bad. He's pretty great. I think his role in Injustice, the video game, was pretty good. That was a dark game, and a lot of people really hate that. Spoiler alert: Superman kills people, but I think it was actually a good representation, because realistically, he has Lois Lane. Like, for some reason, whenever some superhero kills like another person, they get into this insane moral depression. I mean, look at Old Man Logan and Injustice. I think both of those are really great because they're kind of what if stories. Old Man Logan is a good comic book, by the way. If you ever get the chance, read that series. Amazing. Yeah. When you're a freak. Well, like, when you like this stuff, you like this stuff. Personally, I really wish I had more money to spend on comic books, which is why I'm trying to get a good job so I can buy comic books. Yeah. I just went to the Green Bay Comic Con not that long ago and was like, I don't have enough money, yo. And one of my friends spent a gratuitous amount of money on stuff. I recently acquired a rare Tomb of Dracula that crosses over with Dr.Strange, and I absolutely adore it. It's one of my new favorite ones. I've always loved the Tomb of Dracula, especially number 10, first appearance of Blade. Well, and then 11's the backstory, but like you see him on the very last page, just like in 181 of Hulk comics is the first appearance of Wolverine. Wolverine was a bad guy at first, As hard as that is to believe. I'm sure most of you, like, comic gurus know that, but yeah. For some people, that's, like, inconceivable, but yeah. I'm so happy that Tyrion Lannister is going to be in this new movie, A Days of Future Past, and he's going to be, the guy who makes the Sentinels. If the name's, like, slipping me at the moment. But, yeah, this was just, nerd chat, some funny stuff. Definitely. Like, if you're into history, my grandma works at the Historical Society, and we have just tons of these old documents and clippings and stuff. And we just came across this, and I thought it was so hilarious. And I love the attention at top, because the Duck Creek Bridge decision has recalled the ancient legend and poem, and as it may interest our readers to see it in print again, and it's reprinted below. So that's the legend of Old Duck Creek, which I find the writing really odd, but I guess it might have been a time period thing, because that's a really old style hand. Yep. It's got to be there's this picture dated from September 27th, 1945 of Miss Ruth Nelson, I guess. Somehow is marrying into our family, because all this has some sort of relation to our family. My grandpa just kept all these records of us, and I mean, my family did help found this part of town, so it's pretty awesome heritage. Like, ironically, I never knew this, but I'm related to a lot of people through marriage or just like distantly. I did not know that one of my friends in elementary school was like a really distant cousin. I was like mind blown when I started looking up if you ever get the chance, look up your family tree. It gets really strange, and you love it. It's so cool. You never know who you're going to be related to, and it's so funny finding out who you are. Like, yeah. So this has been Nerd Chat. It's time for me to watch some Jon Stewart and some Daily Show and some Colbert reports. Mitch McConnell. So funny. I've never seen anyone who, is the embodiment of droopy dog. Alright. This is J-Road, License Plate Jacket Radio, signing out. Please like and subscribe below, and comment and tell me what you think.